This is part 4 of Sour Business. Greg had heard enough. He slipped out of the bushes, scooted between the houses, and ran home. It was hot, so he'd gone to the refrigerator and poured himself a glass of his leftover lemonade. It tasted sour. Greg remembered grabbing a pencil and a memo pad so he could do some calculating. If Maura had gone all around the neighborhood, and if every mom who was home had bought a couple of pot holders, then she might have made as much as $50 in one afternoon. $50 was serious money. Then the doorbell rung, and his mom had called from the basement. Greg, would you see who's at the door? It was Maura. She smiled at Greg and said, "Hello, little boy, is your mommy home?" Greg glared at her. Then he grinned and said, "She's my mommy." Maura's blue eyes had gotten wide and then narrowed. She pointed an accusing finger and said, "You were spying on me over at the Jansens, weren't you?" Greg's grin got bigger, and again she'd said, "She's my mommy." Then, whomp, he'd slammed the door in Maura's face. It felt good. The bell rang again, and he opened the door for the second time. Greg called over his shoulder, "Mom, there's something at the door for you." Greg's mom bustled into the front hallway. "Maura, I was hoping you'd be coming. Mrs. Altman called and said you were walking around selling the prettiest potholders. I hope you have some nice ones left for me." Greg had gone up about 4 steps in the front hall stairs and leaned against the banister so he could look over his mom's shoulder. There was a yellow cloth covering the bottom of the basket, and the potholders were arranged so they looked like diamonds instead of squares. "These are lovely, Maura. How much do they cost?" Maura had hesitated half a second, and then she said, $3. "Three," Greg said. "I thought they were $2 each." But Maura held her ground. "I've only got 4 left, and these are my best ones. These are $3 each." Greg had known exactly what Maura was doing. She was raising her prices, trying to discover the most a customer would actually pay. It was a smart thing to do, something Greg would have done himself.